Welcome to the Get With It podcast. I will be your host, Elizabeth. This podcast will focus on the decline of women in technology and how our grassroots organization works with the community to foster relationships and reducing the gap of women in tech. We will be talking with both men and women on how to continue to move the needle forward on those relationships. For more information, please check us out at getwithit.org. Hi, today on Get With It, we have our girl Kaitlyn. We love Kaitlyn, as I mentioned in the first episode with Angie. Say hi, Kaitlyn.
Hello.
All right, so Kaitlyn, we are going to chat it up today about Tech Elevator and the student population being female. Mm-hmm. We also are going to promote, we have 2 weeks out to the Cleveland conference. Super excited, almost sold out.
Can't wait.
We Tech Elevator is a huge partner with us on that conference. Did you know that I'm going to speak at that conference?
You're speaking at the Cleveland conference?
I know. No shit, right? Who's going to come listen to that breakout session?
I will. I'll be in there.
It'll just be me
Filming
and you,
it.
girl.
Filming it. What's your topic?
My topic is going to be focused around the psychological safety of women in the workplace.
All right.
Focusing around how women sometimes don't always think that they can voice when there's a risk or an issue because, well, one, they're not welcome to the table all the time on those conversations. And two, men sometimes take over the conversation. No offense, Darren.
Yeah, no, I mean, bringing issues, whether it's, pay raises or promotions, even issues in the workplace can be really hard.
It is. And I hope my topic resonates with some people, but we'll see. I don't have that problem in the workplace. I know that's shocking.
Everyone's not like you.
I know, though, right? And so I don't have that problem. But a lot of us females do.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I agree.
Well, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and this wonderful place, Tech Elevator, which, by the way, hosts our podcast here at Rev 1.
Welcome to have you. So I was introduced to Get With It, formerly Columbus Women in Tech, by Katie Detour. She is currently our Columbus campus director with Tech Elevator. And Katie and I have worked really closely for a number of years since we launched Tech Elevator in Columbus. So she kind of pulled me in when she got involved with this organization. I do some branding and marketing initiatives on the side and quite enjoy that creative side. So I got pulled in to very slowly at first do some things for Get With It and very quickly ramped from there.
Oh, my God. Yeah, so in conversations, just to give our audience kind of a idea, the conversation will normally be, we'll just get Kaitlyn to do that.
Quick fix.
Quick fix. We'll have Kaitlyn do it. And it gets done. So, yes, Kaitlyn, you are one of our best volunteers we have.
Well, I'm happy to do it. I like doing the fun themes, working on some conference branding for next year, which is super exciting.
Are you
already starting?
You're already starting.
Already starting.
It's October 22nd, and you're already starting.
Uh-huh.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
So what, any hints?
No.
No hints.
Can't hint. It'll be a great reveal.
Oh, my God.
Though I will say, I guess I can give you one hint.
Okay.
Some of our conference branding has gone into play.
Nice.
With the next conference theme.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. And we have a new website, which I guess isn't new now because it's been a couple of months. How long can you say something is new? A couple months?
Forever. I mean, until everybody's seen it.
Okay, that's true.
So once you all go see it, then it will stop being new.
It will be. It's getwithit.org.
Yep.
And our girl Kaitlyn did that.
in conjunction with a lot of other people, but pulling it all together, trying to get the content ready and framing out where we're going from here.
She did put up that awful picture of me and Darren. Darren, you look good, buddy. Just so you know, you look good. I don't, but you look good.
Fine.
So, yeah. So if
I'm keeping it there. It's going to be the banner on the podcast page forever.
Oh my God.
Until I take a better one.
We got to go for a photo shoot. Okay. So
I'm down for it.
Okay. Yeah. Great. All right. So get with it. Kaitlyn does it all.
Not quite all, but
she does.
Anything that involves color.
And creativity, because that's not coming from this at all.
Oh, you bring some stuff.
I'm sure I do. Verbally.
You bring all the color with your vocabulary.
That's true. That is true. That is true. All right. So Tech Elevator. Mm-hmm. Why don't you give a description to our audience about what Tech Elevator is, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, for sure. So Tech Elevator is a 14-week coding bootcamp. We take in mostly career changers from the workforce looking to make a significant career change and have a passion for technology. So we're taking everyday people through our admissions process, and in 14 weeks, we're turning out full-stack junior software developers. So in conjunction with our students and our alumni in the network, we're also, conversing with hiring partners from all around each of our markets and forming community relationships, trying to build companies' communities around the technology scene.
And who's the president? What's his
name? Our CEO is Anthony.
He is the funniest guy I've ever met. If anybody was at the CIO Tomorrow conference, when was that? May, I think?
I think so, May or April.
Yeah, and it was... This is such a random story, but he was awesome. So he was going to go talk about Tech Elevator and what it's bringing to the community. And the guy was like, yeah, we don't have your presentation. I mean, in front of the whole audience, right?
I actually heard this story and I was furious because I worked so hard on that presentation for so long. They did end up getting it up.
They did.
Okay.
But what was so funny is here are hundreds of people sitting there, and this guy just walks up. He's like, yeah, we don't have your presentation. And he was like, okay, so we're going to improv. I can do that. And I was like,
that doesn't surprise me at all.
Oh my God, that's so funny. And then all of a sudden it popped up on the screen and everybody was like, holy shit, there it is. Yeah. And so he ran with it, and it was hilarious. So.
I think Katie did end up telling me that story, but
I'm sure.
He does roll with the punches.
He does. He's a guy you could throw some stuff at. He would be.
Well, the British accent helps.
Oh my God, yeah, I love the British accent. I love it.
Makes all of our team meetings much more interesting.
I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. So, but along with that, he also talked about, and this is a huge thing for Tech Elevator, you not only have Cleveland, you have Cincinnati and Pittsburgh. Mm-hmm. What the hell? You guys taking over the world?
Not, one city at a time, Midwest.
So, just so everybody knows, Get With It is following Tech Elevator.
Cincinnati's next.
On their quest to take over small alien pods in each state. That's where we go.
We'll just fill all of our conferences with alumni.
Yeah, see?
Just follow us there and we'll fill them all with alumni.
Yes, that's how it's going to go. Yeah. But that's huge, right?
Yeah. Huge deal for us. We're really excited. Pittsburgh has graduated their first class, their first cohort, and great success with some local companies that are doing huge things there in Pittsburgh. So we had, I believe, 13 students graduate, which was great, good turnout, and they're well on track to being 100% placed as well.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. So how many people do you graduate out of a cohort here?
In Columbus, we're a little more established, and we've got some other sub-programs going on, but we are at 48 students right now.
Oh, wow. What's the percentage that gets placed?
We have an 89% placement rate overall as a company, which we report to CIR.org, which is the Council on Integrity and Results Reporting. In Columbus, I want to say it's about 94% but we're aggregating new numbers every 6 months or so, I believe. So new numbers are always populating, and you can always head over to SIR.org to check those out.
Wow. That's great. That's fantastic success.
Yeah.
See, success story.
We actually have the number one placement rate in the country, according to SIR.
In the country?
In the country.
And we haven't even taken over. We've only been in Ohio. We just put our toes in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Wow. That's fantastic. Well, it's because of that British guy.
It's all Anthony.
So what is the percentage, and if you don't know, this is not a big deal, of women?
So that varies depending on the market. We always strive for a 30% rate of women to men in our courses. Right now, we're focusing more on our diversity initiatives across the board in every technology industry. It's not women that are not succeeding in tech. It's getting women interested in tech. So we see plenty of women that come through that are interested, and they make it through our admissions process and end up succeeding and getting a job and succeeding in the workforce just fine. But it's actually making more women aware of technology and what their place is in technology that we're still, struggling right alongside everybody else with. So we actually have a new diversity initiatives group within Tech Elevator that is focusing more on trying to pull those people into our facilities and show them around and let them know what we do and, provide any other support that we might be able to provide. Even partnering with groups like Get Wet It and, Witty and other groups that are coming on in each of our markets to really promote people who otherwise probably wouldn't have considered technology to maybe use Tech Elevator as an alternative to four-year education.
So right out of college?
We see a lot of people from different demographics. So we see a lot of career changers. Some people do have degrees already. Incoming students, I believe we have like a 70% rate of people who have bachelor's degrees or higher, but 30% that don't. And that can range between high school graduates, some college experience, no college experience, whatever that may be.
So I recommended Tech Elevator to one of my former employees.
Oh, yeah?
He was a hit here. You all loved him.
Eric, yeah.
Yes. And he graduated and got a job right away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was. He got a job offer pretty quickly, but he also really worked hard at the job search.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, we tell people, we have job placement services, and then we rely so heavily on the Pathway program and its knowledge. 22 sessions worth of soft skills training is not taken lightly here. But at the end of the day, we're not handing you a job as you leave Tech Elevator. In fact, we're really making a lot of introductions, and, you have to sell yourself, and that takes work, and it takes a lot of hard work, and it takes a lot of confidence. So the people who put that extra time in to take our advice, to do the work, to turn in their assignments, whatever that may be, attend those extra optional sessions, those are the ones that end up seeing jobs first, and multiple job offers at that in some cases.
That's great. Yeah, he was a fantastic employee.
Now he's a fantastic software developer for someone
I know.
else.
I was like, damn, he's out there kicking butt.
Maybe he'll be your next guest.
He could be. I could get him on here.
Yeah, we can get Eric on here.
Yeah. Former employee / software developer.
Yeah.
All right. So let's say, now this is really funny because there's some female graduates of Tech Elevator,
mm-hmm.
and I did a session here almost a year ago.
Yeah, on Agile.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And just about how you're going to go into a workplace, and that shit's not going to, everything you're taught in a book about Agile and mm-hmm. not going to happen.
Well, and every company is different with
exactly
how much they use
exactly.
and in what capacity, and
so
how that
I
works.
talked about the mixture
mm-hmm.
of like waterfall and Agile mixed together. In my office, like on my TV where we do stand up, I have a picture of the Niagara Falls with a "Hello, my name is Agile." So not only do I bring my sense of humor here to you, Darren, I also have it at work.
She's got some dad jokes at work.
I do. So, but that resonated with some of the female students. Amanda was one of them, and she still is in communication with me, and she actually volunteered at the conference in September. I love making those connections. Love it. But there was not very many girls in that class. I shouldn't say girls. Women,
we have a
female.
lot more in this class currently going on, and, you know, always striving for more. But those initial, a year ago, we were still fairly new to the market. Those initial women who came through and succeeded and are now in the workforce are actually our driving pioneers in inspiring other women to do the same. So we see a ton of referrals from our alumni.
Oh, that's good.
Coming in, which is so important for us because they're real world stories, and nobody can tell it better than they can tell it about themselves. And some of their stories are super inspiring. We just had a female graduate in the last class who ended up, we always place such a high importance on attending meetups in the area. Attending meetups, networking, it's all about who you know. It's all about putting your name out there and, meeting people and gaining mentorship and attending those sessions. And there was a CEO of a company who had been trolling on Meetup, trying to offer people to come in to interview.
Trolling?
He was looking through the registrations, to my knowledge. This is a story that I've come to know.
Okay.
Looking through the registrations
What's
to
his
find...
name, Anthony?
Looking through the registrations to find any outliers, people who were attending, a lot of things, people who were significant in the community, kept seeing her name pop up on all of these meetups and ended up messaging her, asking her who she was and why she was going to all of these things. And they ended up meeting, and she actually gained employment from an interview that came out of that interaction. So it's freaking crazy what happens. And some of these stories are super cool like that. Some of them are super boring and, job interview gained you employment, but some of them are really, really cool and inspiring.
I've frequent some meetups at Rev 1 under Get With It. Because here at Rev 1, Tech Elevator help host our quarterly events, which is huge.
Yep. So
we're going to start those back up along with Kaitlyn's new branding and theme. That's top secret.
You'll find out soon enough, I promise.
Wow, top secret. I'm even on the board and I don't even know. They hold some information from me.
It's too many hands in the pot.
Yeah. I've been told I need to learn to let things go, so I'm going to let it go.
Never.
I know, right?
No.
So, anything else you want to plug about Tech Elevator? You got a website?
We do have a website, techelevator.com. In conjunction with events, you're always more than welcome to check out any of our events. We run at least one a month with various community partners and some independently. But that's techelevator.com/events. And most, if not all, of our events are free to the public. Some include beer. Some include food. Our most favorite of meetups with the women specifically, our Women, Wine, and Web Design. We should be hosting that again this spring.
Well, that's a huge event.
Huge event.
Oh my gosh.
Super fun.
There were so many people here.
Yeah.
Didn't we have to do 2 rooms?
We did. We had to split it between 2 rooms, and that was only the second time we'd really ever run it. So fingers crossed, maybe we'll do 3 rooms.
Oh my gosh, that was fantastic.
Yeah, we're super excited. We actually ran that in our Cleveland market, and we're also doing them in a couple other markets moving into 2019. So very excited.
So successful. It's already made its way to Cleveland.
I know. Well, Cleveland's our branch, so we test market a lot of things in Columbus. Columbus has a little bit better of a meetup scene. Spikes, people coming in. But they have some quality people that come through the building there at Baker Electric.
Beautiful space. Been there.
Yeah, just renovated.
Oh, it has been?
Yeah.
Haven't been up
our
there.
Space in there.
Oh, your space has. Oh, that probably, I think CB was telling me that was going to happen. In Andrea?
Yep.
And so haven't been in it since...
We'll have to take you. We have a super cool elevator door on one of our desks there in the main office. So very cool kind of garage-esque space that was created and lots of pods. It's very interesting.
Might have to go just plop down up there and see if anybody notices.
They probably wouldn't. There's a lot of co-working space in there. Lots of high top tables, lots of monitors, lots of alumni walking around.
Yeah, see, I could get away with it. And they have this window that backs up to some laboratory.
Yeah.
Right? And
Yeah.
so you can like be creepy and look in on a class.
Yeah.
And then turn around and there's like a dude with a mask on and all white. Like Petey, has his little petri dish and doing all this.
They fairly well ignore us by now, I think. But yeah, right there in the hallway, getting to some of our classrooms, there is a window into the laboratory, which is a different space that's rented out in Baker Electric, but been that way for a while now.
I'm just saying, it was pretty cool.
There's some lab space here in Rev 1 if you want to check that out.
Oh, all right.
There's lots of labs in the back.
Do they let you creep around?
Our students creep around them all the time. They just leave the doors open. It's whatever.
All right, see? It's whatever. All right, well, we need to get more women into this program so we get more women into the workforce.
Yep.
We got let's talk about Cleveland. 2 weeks out.
Yep.
Here we go. We're almost sold out. Got lots of sponsors, Tech Elevator.
We're very excited.
Lots of breakout spaces. Right now, I think we're looking at about 16 to 18 breakout sessions for the whole day. Yeah, huge.
Wow.
Huge. So, what are your feelings? You nervous?
I'm less nervous. I mean, I shouldn't be because obviously it's still our organization and I'm still very involved with it. But I guess I get pulled into a lot more things that are ground level on the Columbus front. So I'm ready to see in the next 2 weeks what happens with getting pulled into the Cleveland stuff as well. But more looking forward to attending that conference in a less managerial capacity.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
We can chill a little bit more.
We can, because to be honest, it's, we're shooting for 200. It's a lot less than what we had in Columbus. I mean, when you have over 700 people, this is definitely a lot more bodies, too.
You're worrying about people getting trampled at that point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And, yeah. And Kaitlyn she will back me up on this. Running a conference is like a full-time job.
Yeah.
And it's hard.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, with the Columbus one, I had to make sure that the speakers had their shuttles to the airport to get the next flight, and you had to make sure that you don't get the cheese plate because somebody's allergic to it, and you got to. It's not easy.
It's like throwing a wedding times like 10.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And to top it all off, the worst part is we're not even in Cleveland. So I'm like totally doing things on phone calls like, yeah, that sounds about good. Yeah, that's okay.
Only one way to find out how that's going to go.
Exactly.
I think it'll be fine. I think that enough of our following here in Columbus has ties to Cleveland. We're pretty intertwined as cities in Ohio. I mean, even Tech Elevator, founded in Cleveland, moved to Columbus as their first branch. I know a ton of companies that are like that, and people who travel, 2 hours is nothing. So for support, for getting things done, I think it's all going to work out.
And we're lucky enough that we do have Eva Bradshaw, who was on right before the Columbus conference. She has quite a big following up there with NC WIT, which is hugely successful. And I'm going to screw this up. I always do. Owick? Gosh,
No idea.
I messed it up on the podcast with Eva, too. Owick, I think it is. And it's the college branch of Women in Tech.
Oh, gotcha.
Not associated with us, but Akron, those kind of places. So they were huge supporters in just the open communication, getting some communication going.
Yes.
So, but yes, it is very difficult to be
remotely organize a conference.
Yes. I did not realize. I was like, yeah, how hard could this be? It's only 200 people. Like, I can do that in my sleep. And then I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's difficult.
We'll get there.
We will.
And
2
and
weeks.
after the first conference, that sparks revolution in the souls of women in Cleveland that are going to step up to do things.
I sure hope so.
It's going to happen. That's how I only got involved with Get With It maybe a month and a half before our last conference last year.
Really?
Look at me now.
Look at you now.
I'm working on it a whole year in advance now.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. We need the next Kaitlyyn so Kaitlyn can train her counterpart. And, right?
My evil Cleveland twin.
Yeah.
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 Looking forward to it.
Oh, we need an evil Elizabeth twin, too, up there.
I think you're already the evil twin.
You're right. I like... nobody... You're right. Only better have one. What about my girl, Angie?
There you go.
I don't know.
I don't know if there is another Angie.
There is no other
There is
Angie.
no other Angie.
There is no
we'll
other
have to,
Angie.
maybe 2 people? Maybe we can find 2 people
Yeah.
that can make one Angie.
I mean, Angie has more energy than anybody I've ever met in my whole entire life.
Yeah. Agreed. I don't know. Katie's getting there too.
Yeah, but she's having a baby right now.
No, not yet. She's
Not
just
yet?
on vacation. Oh, no. No, she came back.
Yeah, the 22nd.
Mm-hmm.
October 22nd. When she
Soon.
due? End of November.
I think so.
We need Katie to stop having babies.
She had one the day of the conference last year.
I know. So she came to the conference the whole day. Darren, I'm not joking. This is legit happened. She comes to the second annual She Rose Smash the Glass conference. Sits through the whole thing. I think she was in labor, wasn't she? Was she?
No. She
Not
got recommended to be induced. I want to say the night before, and she told them no because she had to attend the conference.
Can you believe that? So so her doctors are telling her if she should go be induced, and she's like, "Oh hell no! I worked my ass off. I'm going to this conference."
Yep.
And sure enough, she showed up for the whole day, and then
Like a
left
beast.
and went gotten induced that evening.
Yep. Like a beast. She made it through the conference, walking around. Everything's good.
Yeah.
And left, had her baby. She sent us all pictures.
Yeah. It was crazy.
Crazy day.
And now she's due. She's having another one.
Yep.
Maybe it's the water in her house.
I think it's the water in this building. There are 3 people in the tech elevator staff having children this year.
Oh my God.
And they all keep looking at me, and I'm like, stop looking at me. It's not happening.
Yeah, no.
I'll be drinking scotch out of my desk.
Yeah, it must be tech elevator water. I'm going to have to talk to Anthony about that.
Yeah, you should.
Be like, Anthony, this is unacceptable. Katie, no more babies. We need you. All right. So we got Get With It, 2 weeks. We got Tech Elevator. We need more women to come through this program. What else do we got to do a shout out for? Volunteers.
Volunteers are hard. We need a shout out for people who have really any experience at all. But with the drive to kind of get it done on the fly, because that's how we all kind of roll. Very little organization happening with that of people. We're organizing a conference. Organizing people has eluded us a bit. Always looking for passionate people with the drive to kind of get stuff done.
Yeah, it's really the passion.
Mm-hmm. You got to want to make a difference.
You do. That's it.
Yeah. We're all doing this on the side.
I mean, Kaitlynn's kind of a bad example because we abuse her. But for other volunteers, it's a couple hours a month, wouldn't you say? We have...
An event, maybe.
Yeah.
What do we do? An event once a quarter, I think?
Yep. Once a quarter. We have phone calls, like kind of just...
It's usually bi-weekly.
Yeah.
For most of the year. Until like
we
right
get
before.
close. Yeah. And so... It's not like it's consuming a lot of your life.
Yeah.
I mean, I volunteer. I'm on the board. I coach soccer.
You're a horrible example.
I know. I'm not probably the best example.
You do too many things.
We
all do too many things.
We all do. But I'm just saying, like...
I don't have children, so I don't have that... I don't sympathize with that part. Like, I think I do a lot, and then I remember that you all have children, and I'm like... All right. I guess I need more to do.
Well, I mean, but it's not like a consuming part of your life.
Yeah.
We just need people who are passionate about helping women move the needle forward.
Yep.
And whether it's...
I mean, even to attend a couple of events or, speak with one of us one-on-one to learn more about what we're trying to do and what the vision is, to advocate in the area. Go to other meetups, go to your workplace, go to the people that live down the street and, tell them about
Get With It.
Get With It and the whole system.
Yeah. Yes, we need our ambassadors. That's what we need. We need ambassadors in the community to help promote Get With It.
Yep.
Don't worry, Kaitlyn and I will take care of the small details.
I'll do everything on the end. I'll do everything on the backside.
We just need the ambassadors to get out there and promote us.
Yep.
So, okay, well, I thank you so much.
Of course.
For coming.
Thank you for having me.
Can you put this on your list? I need signs for Cleveland.
I am doing it. I'm doing it right now. We're doing signs for Cleveland. Yep.
See,
done.
Already got things that I need Kaitlyn to do. So
always.
All right. So if you have not checked out the Cleveland information for the conference, it's the same theme. Make her story.
Yep.
As we did here in Columbus. It was a huge success here in Columbus, so it's only going to be successful.
Can't wait.
In Cleveland. And the Eventbrite's up, and you can access it through getwithit.org.
Yep.
Correct?
Yep.
Purchase your tickets, and it has also the sponsors, who's speaking, the sessions, all that good jazz. So, and also there's way to contact if you have any questions.
There's so many ways to contact us on the new website. So depending on your avenue, we have a call for speakers, we have volunteer registrations, we have general contact us, there are volunteer forms, there's all kinds of things, how you want to get involved and how you can get involved.
So perfect. So go to getwithit.org.
Make sure to check out our blog on why we're called Get With It as well. Angie was so nice to write that little pun to kick us off for the umbrella.
That Angie.
She was very excited about that blog.
And the podcast, so you can see, Darren and I are on the website.
Yeah.
You can check out the podcast.
Yeah. Make sure to subscribe, rate us.
5 stars only. And you can get the first episode, which was aired in August. It seems like so long ago. Tells about the history of Get With It, where it all came from.
Yep.
So it didn't just come out of Angie's. It did come out of Angie's head. I don't know why I would say it did it. It did. It did.
No, 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
We're all just living out the master plan from Angie's head.
Oh, yeah. She's like the ultimate visionary person.
Oh, yeah.
And we're just the pawns in her game.
I've seen the spreadsheet.
Yeah. See?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
I do.
So.
Yeah. I'm here for it.
Yeah. All right. Please check us out on getwithit.org. Check out the Cleveland Conference. If you'd like to volunteer, please reach out. And then, of course, check out Tech Elevator if you're interested in software development.
Check out one of our events, take our aptitude test, ask any questions. I run the IM feature as well, so, we can chat 24/7.
Oh, that's exciting.
Don't tell me I don't want to talk to people 24/7.
But a good way to do it, and I'm going to promote this, a good way is to come to one of their meetups and face-to-face talk to not only the people that are here running Tech Elevator, but the students. Because, like you said, they're the...
Yeah, a lot of our students and alumni attend events. They're a great resource to reach out to, talk to. A lot of them are in the same situations as people looking to attend. So meetups, open houses are a great way. Open houses are like our informational sessions, but always happy as staff to discuss, next steps and moving forward with software development.
Perfect. All right. Well, thanks, girl. Get some sleep. We're busy.
Yeah. I'll see you in Cleveland.
You know it. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe to our podcast and leave a review. We will see you next time, and feel free to drop us a line at getwithit.org.